A multi-mic lav system for your iPhone. Hey, this is John Young here. Today we're looking at a little multi-microphone system here to be able to plug into your Apple device here with a lightning connection. Now, and they make these with a variety of different connections. This particular one has lightning connection, and I'm going to be using it in this demo on my iPhone right here. I got an iPhone 7 that's going to be doing the recording of everything. Now, this little system has three different pieces. The first little piece is kind of runs off your iPhone. You can see that there is a little USB-C connection right there. That will give you the ability to charge, to pass through power to your phone. And you've got the pairing capability for the two microphones. There's a little screen right here that I'll show you how this all works here in just a little bit. But that will give you a readout of these two little clip microphones. These are very simple. It has a little clip to go on your shirt. And there's two of them. So I can literally get it set up here, however I want to do that, and I could do an interview with that. What's kind of cool is that this also has these little magnets in the box. Now, these little magnets will allow me to, say if I don't want to have it clipped that high, I can go with the little magnet and put it inside the shirt and do whatever. And I can actually have it down a little bit farther, so if I were shooting a video like this, the microphone would be off camera. Give you an idea of what it can do. When we'll show you how these sound in just a second. It comes with a couple of USB-C cables for charging. Again, the little magnets and your two mics and the receiver. Now, one thing that you'll see is that the end of it is a lightning connection, but it's not really exceptionally long. And now this is my typical phone, and I'm actually going to be using this to show you when it's hooked up there. But you would be plugging this in to the lightning connection. I really like to have a case on there. And if you take a look, it's just now getting to the point, and there's not enough space in there for it to make connection. But I have a solution for that also. And that solution comes in this little guy, which is a lightning extender right here. So I can take my phone, plug in the lightning extender, which will go and fit past my case and such, and now I can plug in the device and plug it all in, and now I'm ready to go. I have it all plugged in, and it is ready to function. Now, to give you an idea of what it looks like, you kind of can see the little gauges right there, and you should be able to see now. I've got the little gauge right there of what it looks like, and I'm going to turn on a microphone. Okay, the microphone turns on, and you can see that little white line there, and you can see it came on, and now you can actually see the vocal when I'm talking here, and when I'm talking here. You can see the vocal bouncing on there. And I'm going to take the other one right here, and I'm going to, so I'm actually going to turn it, and you can see when it lights up, and now I have audio there also. So I have the two microphones. Now, what's kind of cool about this is I can take the microphone, and I can, let's get my finger in the right spot. Where's that mute button? Right there. So if you're watching right now, it's getting some audio, and then I can go and hit the mute button, and boom, we are off. No more audio there, and I still have audio in this one. So you can see audio, no audio here, no audio here, and it's also red. I can hit the mute button, and it's coming back. Mute. Back, and there we are. So I'm going to go and give this, put this on that, and give you some tests to kind of show you what we're doing. Let's get on that one. So I'm using RimoMic Pro to do my recording. This is an application I really enjoy on the iPhones and such, because it does a lot and gives me a lot of flexibility, and it allows me to adjust the volume down. Now the second one is right here, and I'm going to leave that one on because what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually go outside. Actually, what I'll do, first off, I muted the second one. So right now you're only hearing me through the one. This is the one I'm wearing. I'm going to turn this one back on, and I'm going to go outside, and I'm going to show you how much of a distance I can get. And the way I'm going to do that is you're going to walk with me right here. We're going to walk together on this video. So let's head outside and see what kind of distance we can get. This will be so much fun. I love doing these field trips. Okay, so right now in the video, the camera is about probably 10 feet, 12 feet away from me, but obviously it's inside and this is a steel building. So we're gonna come out here to about 20 feet away. And we're gonna come out here to about 30 feet away. And again, we're outside. And come out to about 40 feet away, somewhere in that ballpark. And we should be about 50 feet away. Now, in the yard, when I was doing it, I was going close to 100 feet away. This is on the 2.4 gigahertz bandwidth, so obviously there could be some interference with that. But typically, when you've got this situation, it's going to be connecting digitally, and it should be good to go. And it should give you some pretty decent range between your phone or your device and where everything's going on. So I'm going to stop the video right now, and I'm going to take a listen to what's going on in there. All right, so you're able to kind of hear a little bit of the difference of the distance as I was going. And we were going outside this metal building here about 50 feet. Now you heard when I kind of turned around and was starting to come back, there was some digitizing that went on. That could have happened because this is on the 2.4 gigahertz frequency, and I have some Wi-Fi transmitters out there that is beaming the Wi-Fi around our space here for outdoor cameras and different things. That could have been what was interfering. So that's obviously a concern. I did a test where I went and had this set up by the house and went literally walking close to 100 feet away, and there wasn't any problem whatsoever. I was really impressed with it as far as it didn't digitize. Today was the first time I've actually been able to make it digitize just a little bit. Let's take a look at how this works. Got your little clip there. That's where the magnet will attach to through your clothes, like I'm doing right now. You can't see it. USB-C charging. It has a little mic and power right here. That's also the mute. So you one quick push and it becomes the mute button. To give you an idea of how that works, I can do, and then I can push the mute button again and it turns back on. Then on the other side, there's a volume. There's 4 different volume levels, and that's kind of we'll call it your input sensitivity, but it's probably not that. But it will make it so that the audio coming from the transmitter to the receiver is a little bit louder. So there might be a situation where one person is very quiet, and it could benefit to have them set. But you got a low, kind of mid-low, mid-high, and high settings in there. You just toggle through as you're pushing, and I can see it on RimoMic Pro of which one I'm at. Then there's the pair button. The pair button is used sometimes if you need to. Out of the box, you turn them on, they pair. So you really probably won't need the pair button, but it's there if you need it, and the instructions make reference to it. The adapter is something I would use if I'm going to be leaving my case on, but if I were going to be doing a trade show and going to be using it all day, I probably wouldn't use the adapter. I would take the adapter, my cover off, and plug it in. Then it sits tight and snug to the phone, and that's going to protect both the receiver a little bit and the phone, where it's all nice and snug in there. Then it's a little more secure to use the USB-C charging capability, so it does the pass-through charging, charges the phone, which then powers the little receiver. And then these little guys will give us about a couple of hours of use or longer. For most of us content creators, these are going to last as long as we need them to, so it's not a big deal. I'll put links in the description so you can check out the RimoMic Pro system with the 2 microphones and 1 receiver. And I also put for that little adapter for those of us who have a case and want to have the flexibility of using it without taking our case off our cell phone. This is John Young. Thanks for watching.
For more tips and how-to videos, go to weekendhandyman.com.